Happy Wednesday, everybody. It
Happy,
is
happy.
17th of December. What is it? 8 days until 10, what something, five
8. We're 8. You were right the
days?
first time.
All right, 8 days until Christmas.
Yep. Santa Claus is
That
coming to
how math
town.
works?
That's how math works. At least your math. 8 plus 7, carry the 2. Yeah, it's not too long.
Sweet.
Next,
8 days till
next.
Christmas. Good morning, Deeds. Happy Wednesday.
Good morning and happy Wednesday to you.
What's new? What's shaking? Have you
Nothing.
had
I'm
a
just,
chance to get better?
I am better now. We'll say that I'm better now, but blood pressure's under control, nausea, all that shit under control. I think I'm on the up and up. So I had a job yesterday, did some gutter cleaning, felt fine with it. So today I've got a large house wash windows and driveway. Tomorrow, more gutters. I think Friday I've got another window job. So very exciting. I'm very excited to finally be with it, be amongst the living and not curled up in a ball dying somewhere. So
That's so it's so wonderful to hear you and see you feeling well. Yes.
wow.
Because I can tell, dude, wow.
Yeah.
I can tell when you're not feeling a hundy. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I was way
it's
off last week.
it's no fun. We
Nope.
got Grace and Damien in the building. Looks if you're saying Dubois, that means
Ooh, wow.
Kendall's in the house.
Popping
Uh,
in. Good morning, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Heck yeah. So the whole Dubois thing, I have a very good friends of ours, Danny and Annie Dubois.
Hmm.
And I don't think that they watch the show because they're not window cleaners, but I can't wait to ha send them a clip. I'll probably try and send them a clip of the three, two, one, do so they
Dubois.
can
Yeah.
get a good kick out of it.
Yeah, for reference, Jason was tagged in a photo yesterday on Facebook, and he was tagged with his friend slash Dubois. So I just went to the bottom caption, and I just my only comment was Dubois because why not? It's the
Yeah,
autism. It's the tism. It's the something.
it's the tism.
I've got sick thoughts. No, I've got you know that's how it works. But thank you guys for showing up. Thank you. Good morning, Adam. Thanks for checking in.
Yeah,
Mark,
what up?
Mr. The Deeds is back, so I'm feeling better. I'm with it. I'm on top of things and getting back to work because I was down for what 2 weeks. 2 weeks I was sick almost, and drank nothing but water, very little bit of food. Just had a lot of upset tummies, a lot of GI issues going on, and then the blood pressure. So I've had high spiking blood pressure issues where I think the highest it was 190 over 105 or so. And that's dangerously almost hypertensive crisis. So I've had to get that under control and change medicines. I had to get rid of my medicine. So feeling a lot better. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad that you're here. And we also have Sean Hart in the building. Sean, love you,
Morning,
buddy.
Sean.
I look forward to our chats every Friday. It's always a great time. Um, Sean's so funny. He's obviously dialed in and has the info. And, guys like TJ too, they get info
On the
and
pulse.
they hold on to it and sit on it. And I don't know how difficult it must be for guys like that to hold on to an awesome secret like the one that was announced on Monday, almost immediately after the Goo and Deed show. Alex is out in Palm Desert, California. Alex Lambrinides is out in Palm Desert, California, and he and Chris recently acquired the Sorbo
Sorbo.
products, dude. And that is about the coolest news in window cleaning that I can think of. Um,
They
yeah,
bought Sorbo. So now your
yeah.
Sorbo rubbers, your handles, your channels are all brought to you by WCR and World Enterprises. And that's amazing. It's great for the industry because we've got a supplier that is on pulse with window cleaners, knows what they want, how they want it, when they want it, and can deliver. I
Their
said the fingers on
fingers
the
on the
pulse.
pulse.
On the
They can
pulse.
they can feel the heartbeat.
Thump thump. Thump thump. They are the heartbeat of the industry. But yeah, so my thing I'm excited about is round rubbers. Trying to see some round rubbers come out of production here in the next year or two. That
I'm
will
a
be neat.
big I'm a big Sorbo rubber guy. I know it's most people are either Ettore or Sorbo. I have never had
Flat
bad
tops.
ever with Sorbo.
Hmm.
I've told you in the past that when I was getting back into the window cleaning and continuously, buying more products and doing things, um, I often would just buy a new channel instead of buying rubber
Sure.
because it was almost as expensive. And less mess, less fuss. Everything's already plugged in and ready to go. So I'm a huge fan of Sorbo.
Yep.
Um, and I told you before, we had reached out to Mr. Sorbo and asked him to come on the show. Uh, it is something that is hopefully still a work in progress. I'm not sure if he's still going to want to jump in, but the offer still stands. So we'll see if his people get back to me and we'll find out if it works out. I'd love to hear from him firsthand how first off how excited he is, second what his plans are for the future, and third, what he's got on his mind and you know just I got all sorts of stuff for him, man. So hopefully we get it locked in.
Yes, he would be a great, great guest. Speaking of guests, we
Yeah.
got Jessica Battle on coming up Friday. So
Yeah,
Jessica will be with
Friday.
us chatting windows and talking about her experience in the window cleaning field.
Yeah, man. So Adam just replied too. He's like, I'm Team Ed, but I'm about to switch sides. And you know what? It's cool to have I mean, I have all the gear. I use all the gear. Sometimes I switch it up just because I like to different feeling in my hand.
Hmm?
Sometimes I just want to see something different on the glass when I'm filming. Um, but yeah, it's really exciting and fun news, and I'm super stoked that Alex and Chris and World Enterprises,
Yeah,
WE,
they're in good
we,
hands. They are in
yeah,
good
the
hands. We,
we are,
yes.
taking care of stuff. So that's pretty rad. I'm excited for everybody.
Heck yeah.
Um, what's been going on this week? You said you did some gutters, a couple different things.
Yeah, I got stuff popping. I've had been off for 11 or 14 days. I went to work one day last week thinking I could do it, and my blood pressure spiked, and I ended up getting all effed up. But yeah, everyone from last week has moved to this week and then some. So I've just got a busy week. I'll be working every day until Saturday or Sunday or so. So I'm not really complaining about that because Christmas is in 8 days, and money is good this time of year. You got to keep that money flowing. So I'm staying busy.
Speaking of Christmas, Grace
Christmas?
replied, "Hey, we're booked up window cleaning wise. Rain, snow, sunshine, up to Christmas Eve. Guys,
Wow.
girls, whoever's in the building, I want to hear what your plans are leading up to Christmas Eve. Are you already off? Are you half booked? Are you fully booked? It's been a nice, crazy last couple of days for me. I called you or texted you yesterday bitching, because that's what I do. I text deeds and bitch. Um, no, I don't. I,
Not
I,
good.
I kid.
You you had a bad experience with the customers.
Yeah, man, they're just jerking me around. Everybody's trying to beat me up on price. You know, I end up landing that job, but then she also tells me that she doesn't want to go the day that was initially fucking.
I told you, back the fuck up, dude.
Dude,
Back
it
the
was supposed to
up.
be done on. They were both supposed to go on Thursday. It was set.
Contract eliminated. Fuck
I
that.
don't care. I
Cowards.
just need the. It's not that anymore. Now I just want to do it, get the money. It's right.
Woosah.
Yeah, exactly. Make
Exactly.
sure Billy gets his coin. Make sure I get my coin and walk the fuck on. Hello, Zero Window Cleaning Products. What is
Good morning,
shaking?
guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
so that kind of pissed me off yesterday. But I actually, in the time that all that was going on, Deeds, I landed 3 jobs
that's it.
from 3 p.m. until 5 p.m. So,
Cancels
um,
it out.
yeah, it was great. I mean, it's a great way to end the year, a great way to wrap up the season. So that's one thing.
Heck yeah.
Billy and I were out in the field together yesterday, and a lot of times he and I don't get really much chance to chit chat. We're both trying to get shit done. You know how that goes.
Yeah,
But yesterday we were both working on the same house for a little bit, and then we recently acquired a new commercial contract, and I took him over there to show him. Um, they have this bubble wall. It's
huh?
like 3 big sections of bubbles and
Bubbles.
running from ground to ceiling, and it is pretty wild. I got some fun footage of him doing some cool shit. Had a good time with that. I put some footage together really late last night and made a 2 minute long form video using the tune from Faith No More called Epic. It's one of those.
What is this? What is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Cool.
So I threw that one together and just had some fun, man. I mean, it's really what this industry is supposed to be. is fun. And that's one of the
Yeah.
reasons why I got into it is because I enjoy myself, um, keeping active, keeping the energy moving, got to keep your body
Move it,
moving,
shake it, make it right. Let's make it go.
So that's kind of what I did a little bit yesterday, but I also had lunch with one of our friends.
Cool. I would like to hear about it.
Thank you
Uh,
for
uh,
asking. So Jeff Likes is in town, and he and I'm gonna tag his
Take
happy
his
hours
booty
real
butt.
quick. Jeff Likes.
Good morning, Tyler Levi Smith. Thank you. Yeah, we're glad we caught you live and you caught us live. So at the same time, we're watching the same thing at the same time. It's mystical, magical. It's awesome. Thanks for checking in. Window
The
cleaning
internet is
resources in the
magical.
house. Good morning, window cleaners. How's it going? Thank you, Xero and WCR, for checking in this morning, checking out the going deeds.
So yeah, Jeff and I,
Congratulations.
yeah,
Congratulations to you guys. Holy crap.
um, yeah, WCR. What
Jeff,
kind of coffee are you drinking today?
yeah, I've got
Is
a
it Primo?
yeah, I got ginger lemon tea right now. I'm super excited about the little bit of honey I have in there.
There you go. So yeah, Jeff and I got together yesterday for lunch at this joint called Culinary Dropout. It's a nice
Neat.
spot here in town. Um, Scottsdale, beautiful people, beautiful buildings, great food.
Oh
And
yeah.
the company, to be honest, the company is way better than any of it. Jeff is a great person. You know, we've had the luxury and fortune to spend time with him at in Vegas. We've had the luxury and fortune to spend a little bit of time with him in Nashville. Um, excuse me, and to get to spend a little bit of time with him yesterday. Mikey is with him, of course. It's
Woof.
I love that dog, dude. It is
Yeah.
great. As soon as I walk up, the dog doesn't know me. He sees thousands of people a year, but the second I walk up, he acts like he still remembers me. So that
Cool.
made my day. Yeah. So we were just hanging out, man, visiting, catching up. He's telling me about what's going on in the world of Jeff Likes and Megan Likes, and Jeff Likes clean windows, and he's also Streak Free Academy. So there's lots of big stuff going for him
Lots
this
of stuff to
upcoming week.
like that Jeff likes.
Yeah, man.
Heck yeah.
So in the last week, dude, I got lunch with Michael Draper and Jeff Likes. I don't know how the window god shined on me that way, but I'll take it.
Oh, that's cool. Very nice. Learning about safety, learning about business. That's great. And you're eating
Speak,
in Scottsdale, so you're having good lunch. You know, that's not bad.
yeah. Speaking of Michael Draper, you want to share any news?
I'll let you share that. Go ahead.
All right. So Michael was on last month. Um, he has expert safety services and he does rope descent training classes in January. He has three of them going.
One, two,
January,
three,
the first one is, hold on, let me double check. January
six,
6th and
seven,
7th.
6, 7.
And then the second one is, I want to say the 20th and 21st. And then the third is I think the 27th and 28th. I'm going to double check those dates, but I'll plug his link into the chat.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah, rope descent, training, safety, all that stuff. You and we're going to take part.
We're gonna deeds, or we're gonna
We're
do
going to
the
do the
ropes.
deed.
We're gonna do the deed. We're gonna do some ropes. We're gonna learn safety. We're gonna learn anchoring. We're gonna learn
It's
rappelling,
descending.
descending, ascending. You get that? And we are going to become safer, better, stronger window cleaners. And I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. You know, the difference between a ground guy and a
What the,
high rise guy is just a matter of 600 feet. You know, no big deal.
and
But
some rope.
That's a rope, but it's the important thing is about being safe. You know, a lot of
Correct.
guys like if somebody called tomorrow and said, "Hey, I've got a building. Can you help me on it?" I'd say, I can't help you. I've never been off the side of a building before. But now we're going to get the training. We're going to be able to do that and start confidently being able to possibly do stuff like that. You know, um, if you're a window cleaner and you've always wanted to or always thought about wanting to do a high rise, or if you've got a company with employees and you feel like you'd be a good fit learning to clean windows, you know, high rise wise, Michael Draper's expert safety services, take their course, get your guys trained, get them on the glass, and go send those contracts out. So it opens doors basically, but provides safe training, which is very important in this industry. And Michael is pinnacle for training in the window cleaning industry and such. So very excited to be able to get the training and learn how to safely maneuver on and around buildings. So I'm super excited because I grew up Western New York. I did rock climbing, rappelling, and all that stuff. So now I get to do it on a building. So well, very excited.
Yeah, man. And to get the opportunity to go out there and to um, take the course, but also, I'm really all in when it comes to learning from people. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what I really like to do, and you as well.
gleaming the
Um,
cube,
yeah,
Christian
like
Slater.
for Michael to um, understand that that's what we're trying to do, and to put the opportunity in front of us is amazing. It's
Hmm.
going to be a great time. We're going to do a live live show from there, so it'll be fun. We'll get some good footage. We'll talk to some people that maybe we have or have not met yet. I don't know who's doing the training with him or who's going to be there, but I'm really looking forward to meeting new friends and faces, and or putting faces to names. And it's crazy. We see all these names in the group, 40,000 members in this one, 15,000 members in Window Cleaning Nation, like 35,000 members in the high rise group, and
Wow.
like two G's in the into the flow. So there's lots of friends and lots of faces everywhere. And a lot of
Yep.
times we don't get to put the name to the face. And now we're going to get an opportunity to do that with some of these people.
Heck yeah. I can't wait. I mean, I'm a residential cowboy, I call it, and I do mostly residential, 90% residential, 10% commercial, um, stuff like that. I will see ads, and that's the interesting part. I see a lot of ads sometimes. Like we have a local Houston pressure washing window cleaning page, and I've seen, hey guys, I need a guy in a chair tomorrow. Anybody available? I pay $400, for a couple hours. I'm like, wish I could do that. But now I can, or will soon shortly be doing that. So I'll be able to plug myself into different situations and enjoy that. That's really neat. And then doing it confidently and safely.
Well, so here's my take on it, right? Like, so we're
Yeah,
gonna go there. We're gonna get the training in a nice, clean, safe environment. And the idea is great. It's kind of like what Mike Tyson says, like everybody knows what they're doing until they get punched in the face.
in the face.
You know, in theory, we're gonna go learn how to do it, and then we'll see what it really feels like when you get up 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 stories. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Well,
we'll see how that.
everybody's got a chance to get hit. Yeah, I mean, it's when the wind is whooshing in your face and there's birds, fucking vultures circling around the top of the building. You're like, yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna love this. But no, I've got fear. I get scared. Okay, but I don't think heights are one of those things. Heights are fine. I'm awesome with that. I'm super excited.
So when I was about 22 years old, right before I started window cleaning, I took a mean fall. I fell 30 feet in between a stairwell,
That's
uh,
right.
at a concert venue, and I banged around going down the stairs. I was basically like a pinball in between
Ding, ding,
yeah,
ding, ding.
Fletcher's in the house. Woo! That's
Morning,
my.
Fletcher. High rise
I don't know,
extraordinaire.
man. We're gonna go. I'm about to try and do whatever you and Mike tell me, man. Like I'm here for it. So yeah, when I was 22 years old, I took a mean fall. I was at the top of this uh, concert venue, fell down in between a stairwell. I crushed my hand. I broke my pelvis. I slammed my face on the
Ugh.
concrete.
Yeah,
Um, so I never thought that I'd be down for heights. And within the next years, when I started window cleaning, and I was already on a ladder doing 3-story climbs.
cool.
Yeah, so
Dangerous.
yeah, it wasn't exactly like we were doing like 5-piece work or something like that on a stack set. Um, and stack's got a nice little sway and a bounce to it, and I'm like, what the fuck
But
am I doing? You know what I
why am
mean?
I up here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so yeah, it's a new thing for us. It's not new for a lot of people, but we're really looking forward to the opportunity to seeing first and foremost too, like I want to watch how Michael does the training. I want to watch how guys like Fletcher or his training staff interact with other people. I want to see how the trainees like myself are learning, how they're taking the information in. So I want to really be a sponge that week, and I'm super excited. Deeds, you and I normally only get to see each other once or twice a year, so this is,
Boop.
yeah, we're gonna start our year off hanging out together for a couple of days, and I like that alone in itself.
That's cool, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's cherry. Primo. Real nice. Real nice, Clark. But no, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to get the training. I can't wait to partner up with Mike and get all that done because the confidence, the education, and the everything involved with that is just stellar. So it's important to do things right. So that's going to be awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah, Jan,
And
we're
we're gonna go live from that. We're gonna do some filming. We're gonna get some footage. We're gonna tie it into the show and stuff, and we're gonna make it a good time because
yeah,
we want you guys to realize that hey, I could be a high rise guy too. Get the training, get stuff. You
I
guys
think
that do
so too.
solar, yeah, some of you guys have solar. If you got to be up on a roof, you're gonna possibly have yourself harnessed off to some anchor points up there. And if you don't own a harness, if you don't know what an anchor point is, if you don't know what belaying or repelling any of that crap, if you're not safe, you shouldn't be up there. So get the training, get it done, and we'll report back on how awesome it goes, and we'll try to get you guys the best information possible so you can make a decision and get your ass trained, get your employees trained, and do it safely in the right way. So can't wait.
Yeah, man, it's the 2026 is already shaping up to be a wonderful year.
Yep,
Gabe was on last week or the week prior, and he had messaged a couple weeks back, and he's like, "Man, 2026 is going to be great. I can feel it." And I was like, how can we top what for me personally? How can I top what I did last year and make it even better into 2026? And I guess this is the start of it, right?
yep, that's it. It all starts on the January 1st. Great
Yeah,
year.
man.
So what do you guys got going? Anybody out there have anything interesting going on this week? Do you have any plans for 2026? Are you grinding? Are you snowed in? You know, you binging Game of Thrones or something this week because it's snowing where you're at?
Dude, it is t high, seasonally high. It has been 80, 80, 81, 82, 79. Record temps for Arizona cleaners. It's been outstanding. Other than the fact that you start the morning in long sleeves and hoodies, and then by the time you're halfway through your first job, you're basically down to a T.
Tearing
So,
it off, yeah.
yeah.
Today we got low of 60, high of 67. Oh shit, 67. So yeah, it's going to be 67 degrees
Spicy.
today. Twice. That's a two-timer. We haven't even had my wife in yet. But it just brought, oh, cool. Tyler bought a house. Awesome. I saw this movie last week. They bought a zoo. You should go check your cabinet, see if they got a zoo in there. It was -2 the other day, now 60. Oh yeah, that's cold. And that's nice. It's good for your tires. Make sure to pump up your tires. Check your rubbers today. Blow those babies
Hey,
up.
Tyler, it's good to see you. I've been seeing you've been pushing some content that's
Yep.
outstanding. Not
What's
only
that
about the pushing,
blue juice?
not only pushing the content is outstanding. Congratulations on your home.
Hmm.
Indeed, I love the we bought a zoo reference. Go check your cabinet. Make sure you don't got a zoo in there.
Yeah, good look out. Either that or it's
Oh,
Harry Potter. You can make sure you got a boy under the stairs, or actual people under the stairs from was that 1990 horror
I don't
movie?
know.
Ooh, look out.
But you buy a zoo that's got Scarlett Johansson attached to it. I think that'd be worth it.
Yeah, spit that up. You got milk come out your nose and you haven't had milk today. Yeah, he's gonna touch
That'll
nipples,
hurt.
Florida. Oh,
Hey, I
that's a
wanted
good.
to, I can't, I don't have the camera zoomed in very well, but I wanted to give a shout out to our man, Groovy Bubbles.
Groovy bubbles.
Jason
Wait,
said a week or so ago that he was locked out of Facebook. That's a drag. I went through
uh,
similar um, back in August, and I was really like devastated.
yeah,
So I hope you get your content back. Peace out, Fletch. I hope you get your content back, and I hope everything gets resolved. Miss seeing you on the Indian in the cupboard. I
that was
hope
a tits movie,
you,
dude. Indian in the
yeah.
cupboard. Oh, little man in the cupboard. Yeah, gotta watch out. But
Uh,
Indian in the cupboard. That was freaking special. Let me back up. The Indian in the cupboard. Everybody and their mother remembers that Christmas trailer. And that little boy puts the key in the keyhole, knocks out, and there's an Indian silhouette. And there's that. I was like, holy crap! How do they do this? It's crazy. That's it.
even back then.
Even back then, back to Groovy Bubbles. He does some great videos, but he doesn't have any Indians in the cupboard or anything.
No. But I wanted to give Groovy a shout out because he mentioned like last week, I think it was in either Insta or somewhere, he sent a message, hey, thanks for the support. I'm unable to check live these days. Something's going on with his Facebook. But I know that when that kind of stuff happens, it can be mess with your brain.
Sure.
You pour hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of your life into documenting things and trying to build your business, and then all of a sudden it's not there. That
Where'd it
fucks.
go?
Yeah, I mean it fucks with you, or you don't
Yeah.
have access, or you can't see the replies from somebody. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh man, what do I do?
Yep.
So shout out to Jason Rains and Groovy Bubbles. I hope you're doing all right, and
Hope they get it figured out soon.
yeah, we're always here. You can check us on the YouTube. You can, how else are we doing it?
I think we do YouTube and Facebook. That's pretty much it. I haven't done any Spotify or anything like that recently, and I have to. I think 2026, I'm really going to start concentrating on uploading, doing better, uh, edit short-term videos, and maybe just doing more Insta. But yeah, it's a work in
Word.
progress. 2026 is going to be a great year, everybody. You know, and
It is.
as far as like losing your profiles, I've been deactivated on Google like twice. And the first time it happened, it said like your profile has been deactivated and it's like going away. I'm like, crap, my Google reviews, my pictures, my credibility, my everything. And then I realized, you had to come to terms like the 7 stages of grief, like denial, anger, all that stuff. So I got to the stage of where I was accepting of it, and then it was reactivated. So I was like, cool. Fast forward like 2 more years later, Google was deactivated again. And I think it was because I wasn't doing enough photos, whatever. But I actually went right down my back. I didn't care at all. I was like, you know what? I don't need Google to run the business. I don't need Google. Honestly, I'm more referral, word of mouth, and previous customers anyway. So it wasn't a big slide. But I can't imagine what like Facebook, like your actual personal account, like you went through, where it
Yeah.
throws all your photos, all your videos, your graduate,
Well,
all
and
life events.
yeah,
Crazy.
that one, that's what hurt. Like, I got all my family pictures of my dad. And to be honest, too, it really was a documentary of what I went through. I mean,
Sure.
my fucking sobriety and me coming to terms with stopping drinking and me riding a bicycle through fucking the city of Phoenix because I didn't have a car while I'm going through rehab and living at a men's home. Like, it's all fucking there.
Yeah.
And, for those of you who like to say, oh, fucking goo ain't got 20 on the glass, it's all fucking there. It was at least, you know what I mean? Like, so, it was unfortunate and it hurt, but, what I do know is I can only be me and I can only control what I can control, right?
Keep
And
shining.
keep shining. And that's what
Yes.
we do, baby.
That's it.
And just keep being good, and it takes me back, like just talking about this whole losing, your social media stuff.
Hmm.
It takes me back to this one particular video, this one video in particular. I had recently gotten a phone finally again. I'm riding my bicycle to get to a bus, to put my bike on a bus to get to a meeting, and I'm newly sober or newly no drank. You know what I mean? I probably had like, I don't know, fucking 60 days, 90 days, something like that. And I'm feeling hype. I'm seeing the world through rose-colored glasses, you know what I mean? And everything's good. And I'm telling people like, hey man, stay up, stay gold, And it's something that's every now and again, it just pops into my head that whenever I'm feeling like shit or whenever I'm feeling down or whatever, like I still got to remember, stay up, stay gold, and just keep being you. Keep
Yeah.
being me. Keep
Be the
paying it
best you can.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep paying it forward. And you told me something too, Mark, that kind of helped. It was like, hey man, maybe this is a new opportunity for you to build something different.
Sure.
While I would really hope that I get those memories back, I'm on a new level now. I leveled up is how I like to look at it.
Yeah, we're way up here now. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far, but that's the goal, baby. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Keep
we're
climbing.
always constantly trying to level up, Um, and the one thing too that kind of I'm closer to 50 than I am 40. Like one of the things that I'm learning in life is everything is timing. Just because it didn't work out for you right this second, or 3 weeks ago, or 6 months ago when you thought you wanted it, or you thought you deserved it, or you thought you had it, the timing just wasn't right. So get over your fucking self,
Yep.
Jason. So get over your fucking self. Keep trudging and keep doing the next best thing. And eventually, whatever those dreams are, or whatever you thought you deserved, or whatever you thought you were this close to, something better, another door will open and something better will open. Right?
Yes. Yep. Most of the time.
Yeah,
Most
man.
of the time.
So I'm
But
going to actually, you know, 2 weeks ago, your first Monday off when
yeah.
you weren't feeling well.
Oh,
I had had a really rough week. Um, it's like the 1 year anniversary of me losing my sister-in-law, right?
I'm sorry.
And yeah, it's been a weird, it's been a weird, just a weird month starting December, right? Um, and I really wanted to come out here and talk to you guys about my feelings and how things were going, but Deeds wasn't here, and I didn't want to fucking one on just Jason speaking to the camera, because we need interaction on topics like these, right?
Sure,
Uh,
of course.
and like I was mentally screwed in my head for like 3 days, and I had 3 to 7 days, and I had no idea why I was on one. You know what I mean? Like I was
Yep.
just couldn't figure it out. And Marisa says to me, it's the anniversary of Jamie passing, and I was like, oh shit. And it kind of hit me like, yeah, like it was just I forgot about it. But at the same time, my body, my brain, like something new that I was out of kilter. But then, I was able to wrap my head around some things, and it's kind of like what Tyler just said in the chat. Like nothing is absolute, just temporary. So
Yep.
that's why I try to keep on the up and up. I try to keep positive. I try to spread joy and love, and um, because we never know when is the next time or the last time. You know what I mean?
Shit, I was sick. I was sick for 2 weeks, man. I've lost like 5 to 10 pounds uh, from being sick and whatever. And yeah, I can definitely relate with what's happening. Am I gonna die? That kind of shit last week because I was pretty messed up. Blood pressure was spiking. There was a very very shitty experience. But I hopefully I'm not gonna have to go through that anymore. But I just figured out what's going on. And but yeah, everything is seasonal. In your life, you'll have great times, you'll have terrible times, back to
Yeah.
great times, and you just got to push through. I mean, that's life, and life is hard. So just
Well,
stay with it.
you use the term seasonal, and that's a term that I really like to get behind as well. Um, Even though we have a calendar year, I feel like our bodies, our minds, our personalities go through seasons. And I ended 2024 on a really and started it. It was a really dark time for me. Um, it was wild. Like I thought I was in October. I got on the cover of AWC Mag, and I was on a fucking supreme high. And I, had spent some time with Damien, and we had done the conventions in August, and
Oh man,
December, I'm with my daughter in Denver, and my sister-in-law passes away, and then I come back home, and then like 2 weeks after I get home, a friend of mine passes away too, and it was just gut-wrenching, and
sure.
I didn't know what was going to happen. Like I was at a loss, and then about 2 weeks after his funeral, you and I finally get together in Vegas, and things kind of change around, and you had just had your gallbladder surgery, and it was like, so you too were at that same point of like, I don't want to use, I don't want to say vulnerable, but you were missing something. You were, and as
Yeah, it
was
was a
I.
gallbladder, dude. My gallbladder was gone. They
But at
took
the
it.
same time, like there was something in your life that had changed, right?
Yeah,
And it was
yeah,
like it needed to be replaced with something else to help that feeling. And I feel like together you and I kind of helped fill voids in different areas. And it's really, yes, it's
yes.
been a
Like lamb and tuna fish.
Perfect combo. Um, but I just feel like, you go through a season where you can only take so much, but then right around the bend, it's how that happens. And it's
Mm.
how you act while you're going through those tough times. And to know that you and I have both come through some really dark times, um, not only just you and I, but our friends. Like Chuck D, he's like, it's been a rough few days. My wife and her family, uncle got hit by a car and he passed away. That's
Sad,
earth
man.
shattering. And Chuck, our hearts, our condolences with you and your wife's family. Like,
Yep.
there's nothing that we can do to make any of that better, or nothing that I can say that will help mend that loss. But I will tell you that, Chuck, there's a ton of guys and gals out here that are sending their love, their energy, their thoughts, and their prayers to you. Because that's what we do as a community, and that's what we do as friends, right?
Yeah.
Like, we pick each other up, at least the good friends.
Yes. And
And
thank you guys.
I
Thanks to
was just
everybody
gonna
out there.
say, can I say one thing to end on that topic?
Go for it.
There's 10 people in this room right now, but there's about 20 or 30 of you guys who pop in on a weekly basis, and you guys make our day. You guys keep us real, you keep us true, you keep us 100 because we don't front. I mean, it's just straight.
Yep.
You see the happiness, you see the joy, you see the sadness, you see Deed struggling, you see me struggling on certain days, and whether it be health or mental. Um, but the one thing that we're going to continue to try to do is we're going to continue to try to be here for one another. And again, that's not a front. No front street here, bitches.
No front. But
uh, no front street here, bitches.
no.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah. You know.
it's been a wild, wild, wild multiple seasons in the last year. I just can't wait to see what the next season has upon us.
Yeah. 2 weeks until 2026. 2 weeks left of the year, guys. How are you going to do it?
I got a couple questions. Does
Sure.
anybody have like any goals that they want to accomplish before New Year's hits? Thank you, WCR. We
Yeah.
are in the struggle, and it is community magic. Any
Yep.
goals that we want to hit before 2025 ends? Any goals that you want to hit in the first month of January 2026? I want to hear it. What you got? Any big goals? WCR, seriously, whoever's behind the keyboard today, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, my goal for 26 is going to be recontacting, retouching all my past customers and really implementing and staying on top of retouching them to get them back on the schedule for years, for the year to come. So I've got, 1,000 customers over the past 6 years, whatever. So I want to go ahead and reach out and get them on the schedule because 2025 was a good year for me. It was kind of rough. I was sick. I had the gallbladder out, got sick again. Um, but it was a good year. I haven't even looked at my balance sheet. I don't know where the hell I'm at for the year, just because everything's all juggling everything. But I think it's been a good year. I want to make next year better than this year because I've got a lot of plans and ideas, personally and professionally. I want to take my kids on more vacations. I want to be able to do these industry events like the Huge and the IWCA. I want to be able to do a lot of things this year, and it takes a lot of commitment, time, and money. I've got the commitment, I've got the time, I've got the honey. My wife, she'll watch. She's really great with the kids. We homeschool two of them. The other guy was sent to a church school in kindergarten. So Kylie is like a huge behind the scenes force, who helps me be who I am. But yeah, this year I want to knock out a lot of personal and professional goals. So I've got a list in the house I've been working on for the last week. Things I want to do for myself, things I want to do for my business, things for Go and Deeds.
Yeah.
Speaking
There's
of
a
Go and
lot of things.
Deeds,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude, there's a lot of things that you and I have talked about that we really, really, really want to accomplish. And we
yeah,
really want to continue to bringing you guys the best information, the best guests, um, and doing things live, dude. It's
yeah,
like that's kind of what we do. You know what I mean? It's our jam.
yeah,
And in order for us to do that, we do need to make some adjustments. We're going to be trying to call in some reinforcements and see if we can't make some magic happen.
yep.
Um, The expert safety services thing is amazing. We will be at the IWCA PWNA Elevate. Um, that is outstanding.
Yeah,
And
I'm super excited for that. That's gonna be great.
our goal also, we want to try to get to the huge in August and make that an event, possibly even get a booth, maybe. I don't know, man. I mean,
Yeah, we've got ideas, we've got goals, we've got dreams, and our dreams and goals aren't really cheap. And we've got some ideas. We're tossing around the idea of trying to get sponsors for our show. We haven't really asked for anything much at all because we just want to give back to you guys. Shooting the shit in the mornings and all that. But we think that getting a booth or something like that would be really cool, really fun, and uplifting for everybody. Come chill, have some coffee with Goo and Deeds, and just shoot the shit at these conventions. And we've got a lot of irons in the fire that we're going to be putting out this year, and I'm excited to see what we can get done, especially with a little help from our friends.
yeah, man. Get by with a little help from my friends.
Yeah, the Joe Cocker version
I
live.
get high with a little help from my friends. And I can help you too.
Yes, and yeah, I
Well,
appreciate it.
not
Thank you.
not you, Deeds, because we ain't doing that. You ain't doing that anymore.
I'm done. I'm done with that. No, I've had
Sean
to quit.
Hart, I'll get
The,
you, homie.
yes,
Wait to see Sean. You haven't met Sean yet, right? Because he hasn't been to these
I don't
conferences.
think so. No, I've never met him.
I can't
Nice
wait.
guy though.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful human being, great personality, super knowledgeable, well versed in a lot of things, not just window cleaning, super sense of humor, and just overall good dude. So I can't wait for him to be there. Oh, Jessica, I'm glad you sang that too. I get
Good
by
morning.
with a little help from my
I,
friends.
I have to fight the urge. My tism is like, say it, say it. Like, shut up,
Yeah,
tism.
I,
Get in there. Get back in there. But yeah, so it's going to be a great year. We've got a lot of ideas, plans, thoughts. If you guys have any suggestions for the show, put it down below. We'd love to hear it. Anybody you'd like to see on the show in 2026? We
hey,
try to stay fresh, stay golden. Go ahead.
yeah, I was just gonna say something real quick. When you see, yeah, we do try to do all of that for sure. When you see or look at um, the list of who's in the chat room,
Mhm.
I've clicked on certain names and it says bring them into chat. Have you ever seen that option come on?
I don't click things. I just have the video and then the live chat open, but I don't
Like
see
I
it.
can, it says like if I hold someone's name down, it says, "Do you want to bring this person on video?"
Oh, interesting. That would
Yeah.
be neat. Do a test run.
So who's if anyone's out there that's it's comfortable popping on camera real quick, let me know. I want to see. I think we're all kind of people who would sing along. Yeah, exactly. Wait till you get to these events and catch the evening time, Jessica, and everybody's been a little lubricated and in their cups, so to speak, or burning that tree down. Everybody gets a little loose and starts having fun, and it is a hoot.
Yes. And we're going to be able to see whales and orcas because we'll be at SeaWorld. That's pretty awesome. Yeah.
So I don't know about that. Like you may go, but I'll tell you right now. When we've been to these conventions, I rarely leave wherever we're at.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it's
so,
connected.
well, I don't know,
Like you could
maybe it is, but
look down from the third floor and just see it.
I'm not about to go drop a couple $100 to go to SeaWorld solo with my kids. Exactly, Tyler. Viewers like you, man, that's what we need.
The more you
Hey,
know.
sesame.org, they too are looking for donors.
Elmo, someone took our funding.
So I tell you guys know I listen to sports talk almost every day. There, Sesame Street is really in danger of going off air, and they are putting out commercials and doing live reads on sports talk shows, asking people for money to help donate to Sesame.org. So,
I
and you have some big name sports athletes telling you, "Hey, I grew up on Sesame. They taught me how to read, write, learn, and
Yep.
be nice and kind, and now they helped you. Now they need your help." That's so
They need
funny.
your help. Funny story. I was on my walk across America. I was walking through Montrose, Colorado, down to the Four Corners, and I was up in the hills. I decided to check. I won a iPod Shuffle thing from a K Rock, a news station in Colorado Springs. So I was listening to the radio and I got to like 88.3 at the bottom, and that listen's like ding ding ding. This is NPR, and they had a whole segment where they interviewed Alec Baldwin,
Oh shit.
and yeah, it was very funny because Alec Baldwin has that wonderful voice. He was just doing it, but he was making all these jokes and shit, and I'm just laughing my ass off in the middle of nowhere, during hunting season, laughing at Alec Baldwin. So I've got like a memory in my head of like a half-hour segment of Alec Baldwin telling people how important it is to donate to NPR and the PBS and all that stuff because viewers like you keep it rolling.
That's a
So it
great.
was it was good stuff. So that's my NPR, PBS, National Public Broadcasting bullshit. Damien
Damien,
Schrodinger, Reading
Damien had
Rainbow.
brought up, yeah, I was just gonna say the reading rainbow. So take a look. It's in a book, a reading rainbow. Right?
I can go Eddie. Yeah, LeVar Burton, fucking awesome, dude. The man. But yeah, Netflix, I think HBO and Netflix was like airing them last year. But I think when the big beautiful bill went through and all the NGO fundraising was cut from the government to all these NGOs, I think that maybe some of that money was being funneled to NPR and PBS and stuff. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dubois.
Dubois. They'll find a way. They'll find a way to keep going. It's just a bunch of guys with puppets. They can figure it out.
It's
You know,
it's
it's
way
not
more
it's
than that.
it's not
It's
like
way
they're
more
paying
than
Elmo
that.
15 million a year. They're paying his puppeteer.
It's way more than that.
Oh yeah. No, but it's a great
We're,
show.
we're hey, we're just two puppets.
Oh, get your hand out of my. No, that's next year. I haven't had the prostate exam. You ever had one of those?
I just did, right? Like I don't know, a month ago.
Cool. I'm glad you didn't tell me about it. Did it go well?
It did. It was the first
Cool.
time I felt intoxicated in almost 7 years.
No
After I
shit.
woke up, yeah, they're like, all right, it's time to go. They like literally roll you out of bed, put you in a wheelchair, and wheel you out to your spouse or whoever is picking you up. I was like, what in the fuck?
Yeah.
I
Did they
get in
take
the
the
car
cone
and I was
off?
like,
You must. Oh, was that a colonoscopy or was that just for the prostate exam?
no, that was the colonoscopy.
Oh, I always thought they were knocking you out for a prostate exam. I was like, dude, you might
No,
want to call
I
an
did the
attorney.
prostate exam too. That was like 2 years ago when I hit
Okay,
45. But
gotcha.
I'm 47. Oh.
4-7. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, I've had a lot of colonoscopies. Those are fun.
Hey, Damien, have a great day, dude. If you're still online, I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate all you do for the community. You the man, buddy. May
Yep.
the rest of your day and Rachel's be blessed. Be safe out there. Keep kicking ass, homie.
Yes. Kick that
You know
ass.
how to kick that
Make it a
ass.
make it a great day. Get their work done. Yeah, I've got to get to work today. Got that big job this morning, and then maybe I'm booked until Saturday, Sunday this week, so I might try to slide in another one.
Cody says he can't donate because he's currently has the WCR addiction. I guess, we've all, almost every single person in the chat right now, the 11 people that are here, has had some shape or form of addiction with WCR. So I get it.
Yes. Anyway, got one of these bad boys to hold the channel.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so that was something exciting I picked up last week. Then I had the nose to glass thing hanging around here somewhere. I don't know where the hell I put it, but that thing is neat because I'm excited to get that and use. Maybe I already put it in the car or put it in the truck because it does no good if it's sitting on the deal. But
Probably in
trying
the
to say, oh
truck.
yeah, oh yeah, last week, get this. Won this beautiful maker silencer with my order on Black Friday. So I've never seen or touched this orange guy. So maybe we'll do something fun. Maybe we'll give an orange silencer away to somebody. Maybe it'll be a giveaway for a New Year's
Elevate.
Eve or yeah, Elevate. We'll do that at Elevate. So if you see us, comment, watch, like, subscribe. We'll get that figured out. But I'm going to give away a silencer at the Elevate conference. Uh, so yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait. So
Yep,
you brought something up to me the other day. Um, our show falls on a Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
yep.
This year, Christmas Eve is on a Wednesday. So we're gonna, are you down to do a Christmas Eve show? Does
I could.
anybody actually be on the computer on Christmas Eve? And do they want to even visit with us? I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah,
You
and then we
think?
got New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve day, so we can do a New Year's Eve day episode as well if you're down with that. Bring in the new year.
I have a special request for that.
What's that?
I kind of want to see if you like, there's somebody out there that I'm contemplating on asking to be on the show, but I don't want to tell you.
Sure.
And
Don't tell me.
I just want to do it and be like, hey, dude, and then send you that email that morning. I have not talked to them yet. And it's not somebody that I communicate with a whole ton.
Sure.
But I think it would be probably the wildest way that we could end our year.
Now, there's plenty of wild ways to end a year, but yeah, that
Well,
would
I
probably fall
mean,
into it.
speaking from a show standpoint,
Uh,
Adam, I appreciate that, dude. That's dope. Well, then you know what, we are gonna do it. And maybe we will do something for a Christmas Eve giveaway. Um, it's just maybe that's what we should do. Um,
Make it happen.
okay,
Let's do it.
all right,
Send out the invite. As long as
done.
it's not.
Are you serious about that? Are you serious about that?
You
That
sure about
DP
that?
thing?
Yeah, just go for it. As long as it's doesn't rhyme with fellow, you know, because that guy scares me sometimes.
It's not him.
Okay,
But it is another big name in our industry, and I don't know if I don't know, man.
just do it. Book them, and they will come.
I don't
You know,
know. They may not. They may
or
tell me
not.
to kick rocks and beat feet, fool. You're a sucker.
Beat the feet, boo. Yeah, go
But
for it. Let's do it.
hopefully, I think it would be fun. I'm not having to. I'm not. We
Yeah,
talked about it earlier.
in
You know,
good conscience, I couldn't have that.
we discussed it, and I mentioned about possibly having him on. Not yet. But I do
Just
have a
go ahead.
very big hitter in mind that I'm contemplating on asking and just being like, fuck it, putting it out on the table.
Yeah. Speaking of the table, I was playing craps in Vegas, and I got a text from Jason because he was off doing his thing, and I'm throwing dice with the old guys. And I look down, and there's a picture of Jason with Jello. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the hell's he doing? I thought he was in Florida. Weird. Then I realized the only thing I could do is because I was still rolling. I was like, don't you bring his ass in here? Like, keep him away from my table. Get out of here. But it wasn't him. It was just a handsome look-alike.
Yeah, so I think I've posted it somewhere in Facebook. It might have been gone. I may still have a
I'll
picture.
post it today just so everyone
Yeah,
can giggle. I'll put
I'm rolling through the casino floor and I see this cat and I'm like, bro, is that fucking Jello? And then I look again and I'm like, dude's like,
legit.
yeah, he looked very similar to
Doppelganger.
Jello, but he kind of looked like he was a more professional, like
Would he shave his face or something?
he was all clean. He was a good looking guy, had a smile on his face. And I was like, so is this fool like doing all these videos on the internet? And then this is what he's really like? And I was like, we're crossing paths. And as we're crossing paths, I'm turning back, like staring at him. And he probably thinks, what the fuck is this guy looking at? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And then I text you and I was like, bro, I think I just saw Jello. And you're like, haha, and then I'm like, an hour later, I'm like, no, 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 no. I see him again, and I had to stop him. I'm sorry, sir. You look eerily familiar. Can I get a picture with you? He probably thought I was a
Yeah.
fucking weirdo. But I
Probably.
didn't want to tell him in case he's in the rooms. I didn't want to tell him, hey man, you look like this fucking guy that everybody's like, always
Yeah.
banging on.
Why should
So
I change my name? He's the one who sucks. Michael
yeah.
Bolton.
Dude
Yeah.
knows what he's doing though because everybody knows who he is and talks about him. Exactly. That's kind of my point. And this guy that was in the casino he was there for window cleaning. He had one of the badges on, so I knew he
Oh,
was
okay.
there.
That's what
Uh,
scared me. It was like legit. I'm like, Jesus. Double take.
yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
So,
Good
uh,
stuff. Double takes. Only in Vegas, right? Only in Vegas would you see that.
that wasn't the weirdest shit we saw that trip.
No, there was a lot
It's
of.
not even close to the weirdest shit we saw that trip.
Nope. Nope. I remember, getting a hooker thrown out of a lobby. You don't want to piss them off because they'll sit there and poop right in the center, and you got to clean that shit up. You don't piss off hookers in lobbies.
Yeah, that was wild. And then we saw that.
Guy beating his girlfriend deal.
Yeah, and then we
That
also
was sad.
saw what was it? Oh shit, Black Widow. Are you there?
Black
We saw
Widow.
Black Widow. Fucking Fred's licking the I don't know what he just did, but I can't see.
Cool.
Stop licking my laptop, Fred.
Licking the laptop. You shouldn't be eating jelly beans in bed, bro. Dogs
Yeah.
lick jelly beans. You're still
Um,
there. We can hear you. I don't know
okay.
if the
Can you
he
see
licked.
me?
Yeah, we could see you.
Well,
Fred's
where the
just
hell
trying to
did my
sabotage.
screen go? I can't see you. That's weird.
That's
All
funny.
right. Fucking dog. All right. So,
Dogs. Good dog.
yeah, that
Sit,
was the
Ubu,
least of
sit.
the weird things that we saw that trip. We saw also,
Saw
uh,
Mike get married to Zane a little
yeah,
bit.
and we also saw Black Widow like straddling Steve-O and
Oh,
straddling,
that chick. That's what Black Widow was all about. Yeah.
yeah,
Dominatrix, bro.
and then we saw, I think, did John B get in on that?
Everybody got in that except for me. I fucking ran. She's like, "You beat a bad boy." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm fucking married. I'm out of here." You know, my
She
wife would
wanted a
punch me in the
piece of
face.
she wanted a piece of Jersey, and Jersey was like, "Nope, I'm gonna give this gal money to attack Steve."
Yeah. Go away.
That that was classic.
Yes.
All right, brother. Well, I guess it's that time of the show. I have no idea what's on. All I can see is a Zoom screen, so it is what it is. I guess we'll go ahead and wrap this biatch up.
Rap, rap, rap.
Um, what do we got going on Friday? We're gonna hang
Friday we
out.
got Jessica. Hanging out with Jessica Battle. We're gonna shoot the shit, talk about her awesome meta glasses. I know some guys in the chat were saying, "Hey, I'm gonna get some glasses." Probably a good idea. I mean, if you can create content, keep it interesting, and actually show some great work on the glass, that's definitely awesome for your business because it shows people that you're a professional, you know what you're doing, and the before and after. I mean, that's good. You've got metas, you know what it's like. I
Yeah,
thought
man,
about
I
them.
got metas like almost 2 years ago,
I've already
and
got the Roy Orbison type thing going on here. The Drew Carey.
yeah.
So
I like them. It's been a while since I used them. So what happened too is because they're linked to your Facebook, I have not reset everything yet.
sure,
And I am just currently waiting how to figure out how to reload it and also clear all the content. I didn't really want to reset everything that I had saved. It's got
sure.
trip, it's got all my shit from the trip to Spain that I took with Julian. It has me cleaning windows in fucking Madrid. It's got
Neat.
yeah, I mean, so it's I'm at a point where it's hard for me to reset that. I already went through all that, losing my Facebook stuff. So, like, I don't know if I want to reset them. And I sure as fuck don't want to go spend another $500 on a pair of glasses, but um, I am willing and ready to start doing some more content that way. I also was getting kind of a little sick and tired of hearing from people, oh, you're basically telling me I'm a one-trick pony. All you can do is create content with Meta. And then I see all the same fuckers who were banging on me
Yeah,
shooting.
you kind of started the wave. You were one of the first guys in the groups that actually had the metas, used the metas, and then it slowly started climbing as it became more available, more popular. But I do remember you having them way back when they came out, and it was how we met. You know, we met at the huge, and you just popped up with your metas, like, "Hey, mind if I ask you a couple questions?" Holy shit,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the first time I've actually like experienced those glasses too, and it's kind of like shocking. It's like, "Oh shit, am I on camera? Is that
Yeah.
boogers? What's going on there?" You know?
Booger sugar. The
Yeah.
I remember catching Steve-O aside, and I didn't know him at that point either.
Mhm.
Um, and like I mean, I had some interactions with him, but I didn't know him at that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
so I rolled up on him and I caught him like right before we're walking into the entrance, and he was so gracious with his time and like instead of being like, dude, I got a fucking dip. You can see I'm like 20 steps away from the entrance to the convention floor. He was just like, yeah, man, sure. And when I got to the last question, he was 100% like honest, and I could feel his um, genuine. I could feel him being genuine. So I was like, dude, and that's when I knew, like, oh shit, like I think this thing is going to be real big. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, that was a really wonderful weekend for or week for me. It was great. I got
Yeah.
to meet Frank that week, got to meet Craig that week. I met TJ for, briefly. I tried to pick TJ's brain. I tried to pick Tim's brain. Um, but a lot of, also at those events too, there's so many things going on that it's hard to um tie anyone down for more than 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
because everyone's, we're all mingling, we're all networking, we're gathering, we're chatting, we're talking, we're drinking, we're thinking. It's a great deal. So if you guys haven't, if you're on the fence, Get your ass to the Elevate conference here in February. Get your tickets to the huge. Get out there and get network with your brothers and sisters in the window cleaning industry. You know, some of you
I
guys also
highly,
pressure.
I highly, 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 highly suggest that you do some form of um, like networking in that aspect. Um, it just opens your eyes to a lot of different things. And speak of the devil, there's Draper right there. Dude,
Morning, Michael.
yeah, we can't wait to see you, buddy. And if anybody is interested, again, hit the dates are the 6th and 7th for training, January 6th and 7th. And then I want to
It's
say,
going to be in Peoria, Illinois. Illinois. So
correct,
if you're close to Illinois, you can drive, you can fly, get there, get trained.
correct. Actually, it's in another city, but it's right by Peoria. I forget what the city is called. It starts with a CH and it's not Chicago.
Shh, Chicago. No, but yeah, it's going to
So
be
yeah,
awesome. It's going to be amazing.
there's that. Um, Anybody that you would like to, and Michael, also, if you're there and you're still watching, I already threw in expertsafetyservices.com. If you want to throw in the dates, I know the first one is January 6th and 7th, and then I want to say it is the 13th and 14th or 17th and 18th. I have the dates in my message that I sent to you, Deeds, but that's in a different forum, so I'd have to look. Uh,
Chinoa, Chinoa,
Chinoa, there it is. There it is. Let's see.
Iroquois for Creek. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. But yeah, Illinois, great place, land of a thousand faces.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
All right,
but
so I guess we're at that time of the show, dude. I still can't see anything other than a white screen that says Zoom. So I hope you're feeling better, and I hope everything is going well in your day. It's that time where we give thanks to people, give shout outs. Who you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to WCR, Alex and Chris for knocking it out of the park, landing the Sorbo account. I mean, that's hats off to you guys. That's amazing. Thank you for all you do for the industry. I know you're going to make it more affordable, awesome, and just a better product moving forward. It's made in America, so it's something everybody can stand behind. So thanks, Chris and Alex. Thank you, WCR and Xero, for your support of our show, letting us chat here every week. Thank you guys for listening and watching and all your questions and support. We love you guys. Thanks, Michael, for all that you're doing. And I want to thank my wife Kylie for all her behind the scenes stuff, making it possible for us to do the show, to keep me healthy, keep me motivated, keep me moving, and just being an awesome partner. So I want to thank her. And thank you, Jason.
Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving hot. Yes, you got it. And definitely thank you to you, Deeds. And I want to, as you mentioned, Chris and Alex. We all love them. They make us feel like we are a part of everything, which is hard to do. The two of you, Chris and Alex, WCR, Zero, the whole we World Enterprises umbrella makes
Whee!
makes clients like myself and clients like Deeds and clients like our buddy Squeegee Tom and clients like Grace and make all of us feel like we are a part of it, that we, World Enterprises, that umbrella is an amazing umbrella. And thank you for allowing the majority of us, can't speak for everybody, but thank you for allowing the majority of us to feel like we're a part of something bigger than ourselves. It is a really cool feeling. So props to you guys. Props to the man, the Godfather, for handing it off to such a great group of people. And yeah,
Team
as
two clips. Two clips.
two clips. And as Deeds mentioned, Michael Draper, we're looking forward to getting out to your facility, going through the training, and watching others excel and learn. That's always something that we totally want to get behind and want to be a part of. And Michael, I'm really looking forward to working with you in 2026.
It's
Jeff
gonna be a great
Likes,
year.
it is going to be a great year. Jeff Likes, thank you for meeting me for lunch yesterday. It was wonderful to see you, wonderful to see Mikey, and I hope that somehow it works out for us to get together tomorrow as well. Jersey, I put in a request. I don't know if you watch our show. I don't know if you listen, or I don't know if you have ears that tell you what's going on um, outside of your world. But Jersey, thank you for being you. You've helped guide me in ways that you aren't even probably aware of. So thank you. I hope that I get an opportunity to have a video chat with you before year end, with you and Lacey. So if we can make that happen, it would mean a lot to me. Um, it'd be a
Heck yeah.
wonderful week to wrap up the year. So thanks to everybody who's tuned in. My guy Mike Nichols, always there. Corey Klimas, John Magdos, and last but definitely not least, my main man Billy Sloan for always holding it down and giving me the availability to do these kinds of things. So thanks
Yeah.
for holding shit down, Bill. You the man, and we're
Yeah.
gonna
And
get you on soon too.
yeah, check out Squeegee Life tonight. Squeegee Life at 8 o'clock Central Eastern on the YouTube. They're going to have Mike Nichols and Grace on tonight. They're going to be giving away some bulk giveaways of some Ettore rubber. I think Master, but it's Ettore rubbers and also Sorbo rubbers. So if you catch in live on their show, I think tonight they're gonna hook that up, and I think that's the last show of the year until
Hey,
January.
I don't have to take anybody to practice tonight. I might be able to watch for once.
Check it out.
And if
It's a great
Mike
show.
and Grace are on, well, shit.
Heck yeah.
Go support
Dude,
your friends, guys.
yeah, watch the show. They have a great show. TJ and all those guys are awesome. So yeah,
Hey, does that mean if I watch, I can be entered to win?
you have to. Yeah, you got to like, comment, subscribe, something like that. But yeah.
I'm probably all of the above already.
Well, you got to interact, buddy. You got to watch. You got to be there, be square. So tune in tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern. It's a great show. Mike and Grace. Squeegee
Mike
Life.
and Grace and Tim and TJ and Seth
Seth.
and Mark Tanner.
Mark Tanner.
All
Yes.
right. Well, thanks everybody for doing what you guys do and for being a part of our crazy ass show in the morning. Thank you for contributing to our nuttiness. And oh, Zach, what up, dude? You just missed this. We're about to get off, but I hope you all have a great day. I hope your passion buckets are full, and I hope that by the end of the week that they are overflowing.
Yes. Change your rubbers, everybody.
You beat me to it. I love you, bro. I'm glad
Yeah.
that you're feeling better, and I can't wait to see you on Friday. We'll talk
It's all
soon, brother.
uphill from here.
Stay up, everyone. Stay
Stay
gold.
golden. See ya.